You guys have gotten down double digits many times this year and always kind of found a way to get back. What was the difference tonight for you guys?
Well, we were too sped up, and they were better than us, and certainly played to their athleticism better than we did, and you know, we hadn't played well at all the first half, and it's a 5-point game with what was it with 50 seconds left, and they go 2 for 1 and come away with 6 points, and we don't get anything. So that made the locker room probably feel a little different at halftime. And, you know, we've been behind double figures before and come back, but not against Oregon. And those guys, they made more hard shots, and they beat us. I mean, they played at a very high level today.
How much of what happened to Josh in the first 2.5 minutes, how much did that affect the game?
Well, it certainly didn't help the game. You know, you got to be able to recover from that. But to get two in the first, was it 2.5 minutes? Yep. Certainly, we never got in rhythm after that. And he had been playing well, and then when he got back in, he was pressing a little bit, and as the majority of our guys were. I thought Frank was really, you know, the only one that kept us in the game the first half, and in the second half, you know, we wore him down, and by playing him so many minutes, and then we just bailed him out by shooting so many semi-guarded threes, and certainly that's been an Achilles heel for us here of late. But we made those shots, and today we didn't make them.
How key was the possession where you're down 6,
Yeah.
availability of a defensive rebound, and they get it?
Yeah, they didn't even shoot the ball. He just threw it, and fortunately for them, it hit the rim. I thought it could have been a shot clock violation. You guys probably saw it, so I didn't see it replayed. But I heard he got it off. But yeah, that was a bad play in that. I don't know if I think it bounced off our hand, and it went to them. But and then Dorsey made a hard three at the end of the clock right there after that. And so, you know, you're down 6. I think we called timeout with about 2:45 left. You're down 6. You can pressure, but you don't have to foul. And we get the stop, and then just don't secure. And that was obviously a big play.
How much were you guys hunting your shots?
Yeah, we didn't get anything out of rhythm. So I thought we took a lot of marginal shots, of step back threes, corner threes that led to numbers for them. You know, it's one thing if you're a terrific offensive rebounding team to shoot the ball as impatiently as we did, but we didn't do much on the offensive glass. And I thought Jordan Bell was absolutely, you know, you can say Tyler Dorsey, he was great. And Brooks had his moments, and Ennis had his moments, but the guy that changed the game more than anything was Jordan Bell.
Coach, not trying to put words in your mouth, but some of what we hear you saying is that you guys played poorly, or certainly not up to the standard you set.
Yeah, that goes without saying. You know, everybody, you don't have to have a keen eye to see that. We didn't play as well as we had been playing. You know, in the tournament, it's been my experiences, and we've had a lot of them, is that there's usually one game you got to get by with where you don't play your best. And you know, our game in 08 was Davidson, and we got by with it. You know, the game last year, we were great for 3 games. The game last year was Villanova, and we didn't. You know, we've been great for 3 games, and the game this year was Oregon, and you got to find a way to grind your way through that one. And we didn't do enough smart things, nor disciplined things that I think to give us the best chance. It seemed like they got every 50-50 ball. They didn't, but it seemed that way if you're coaching it from our perspective, and then our impatience, trying to look like we were trying to, you know, there's 4 or 5 or 6 point plays, and there's not. You got to just one basket at a time. And even with all that being said, we're down 6 with 2:49 left, and all we had to do was secure, and we had a chance to, you know, put some real game pressure on them. But when they went to 9, though, that was basically the ball game.
So what did you say when you guys got into the locker room after the game?
Well, it's there wasn't much talking going on. You know, I'm real proud of our guys. You know, they've had an interesting but a great year. You know, to be 31-5 is great. We definitely fell short of our ultimate goal, and so much is put on the tournament, which rightfully so. That's going to be the last thing that maybe people remember, but the guys shouldn't hang their heads. And I told them they've been great. They've been great ambassadors for our school and each other and our program. And you know, playing poorly or us mean either not preparing them right or you know, not playing our best game for whatever reasons shouldn't take away from the fact we had a great year. You know, we in order to have special years, you got to perform well in the NCAA tournament, and we performed this year about as well as we ever have for 3 games. But but Final Four would have made it special, and you know, we obviously fell short.
You guys have been playing free and loose in this tournament. Tonight we're playing tight. Is that because the shots weren't falling?
Yeah, I think we're trying too hard. That's a common theme with athletes when things aren't going well and you're trying too hard. I kept saying, hey, somebody's going to make a shot, lid's coming off, we're going to be fine. Nobody. I mean, we never did. You know, Speed made the 1 to cut it to 6, but we short armed a couple of them and everything. But yeah, we played a little tight and certainly sometimes when you play tight, you got to execute and you got to maybe exercise a little bit more patience, and we didn't do that.